Good day, everybody. Tonight I'm in the shop just kind of messing around and farting around with things, and I've come up with an idea. I'm going to improve an off-grid shower, a van life shower, a shop shower, anywhere you don't have water lines, water heater, all that normal conventional stuff. We're talking off-grid, out in the country, wherever you might be, over camp, who knows, doesn't matter. Let's go through this. Here's my big orange bucket. I've got a big orange lid to go on top of that bucket. I'll show you why later. So we're taking the bucket. I've got all my plumbing laid out here. I've already pre-cut the lengths I've decided would be good. I'm using all PVC fittings and chunks. This is electrical conduit to bury it in. It's about a quarter of the price of white PVC, so for this shower it's going to work just perfect, and it's PVC, so my PVC glue will work on it. It's not like it's CPVC or something goofy like that. Let's get into this. So first off, I got to drain the water out of this bucket into, this is going to be essentially my shower head or rain head. So first of all, I got to decide, when I hang this bucket, how do I want the water to come out? Do I want to come out the side and over or down the bottom? I'm thinking probably through the bottom. So what we're going to do is just turn that upside down. Then in my drill, I have a step bit. And anyone that doesn't know what a step bit does, this is for cutting through metal typically, but it'll go through plastic, no problem. Each step on this bit increases in size. So I've already measured out what I want for a 3/4 thread. And when I say a 3/4 thread, this is what I mean. In the HVAC trade, this is referred to as a male starter. So there's the male thread. That's going to come up through the bucket, and that's going to give me a 3/4 inch drain socket that my 3/4 inch drain pipe will be glued into. So we've got that out of the way. So let's select where I'm going to put this hole. I think I want it on the outside of the radius of the circle so that my rain head ends up being out from the bucket a wee bit. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to be careful because I don't want to make the hole any bigger than 3/4. It would probably stop a wee bit short. Just make sure. Yeah, I'm definitely too small. So we're going to go one more step on that bit. Let's see. That should be perfect. Hot damn, that's perfect. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use some silicone on top of that, just to make it completely waterproof. So that we don't need to do that right now. Cool, so it's in there, and it's actually on a slight angle out. I like that, because the farther out I can get it from the bucket, the better. Because, you know, usually you hang this off a tree branch or something like that. So I'm totally cool with it not being a straight 90 degrees up or down. It's kind of kicked out a wee bit. Totally fine with that. So picture this. The bucket will hang like that. The first piece will get glued in like that, so it's going to come out. And then let's go ahead and build the rain head now. This is going to be kind of cool. A lot of times I use a shower in a bag, and it's a solar shower. You're supposed to hang it out. That takes forever. Even in the summer, it takes like 6 hours to heat up. Who's got that kind of time? I cheat. I warm up a kettle. Doesn't matter if it's over the fire, plug-in kettle, it doesn't matter. I usually put 2/3 cold water and then 1/3 hot water. That's a perfect shower for me. I'm pretty simple. I'm an off-grid kind of guy. 10 to 15 years from now, I'm going to live completely, fully off-grid. Haven't figured it all out yet. Air conditioning is the tough part, but nothing's impossible with the human brain. We'll figure it out. I'm getting ready for it. So let's go ahead. I've kind of marked everything out here. And forgive the glue pot. This glue is an awesome glue, but the lid usually holds the brush, and it's just a crappy little tack weld that lets go every time. So not too impressed with that, but whatever. So we're gonna start right here. Bear with me. I'm gonna quit talking and just do some gluing. You know, if this was furnace venting, I'd be much more concerned. I'd be gluing the venting or the fitting. I'd be doing it all But with this, I don't really care. It's just going to be a rain head for my shower. So that's good. I got that nice and close. It's getting cold here in southern Ontario. Ice on the puddles yesterday. Today was a little warmer. It was a little bit above zero today. But that doesn't affect me. I'm a cold weather guy, so who cares? And this one here, I have a plan for this. That's my long one, so that's going to go just under like so. I like that. There's a method to this madness. I've already kind of thought this over. I want to do it for a while. I'd like to get a Julka hot tap, but it's just not quite in the cards yet. I don't need it. That's perfect. Oops. That's going to go in there. I didn't want to cut all these and measure them on while I was doing the video because I'm not that good at editing. I really don't even know how to edit. I don't know how to speed through scenes and get to, you know, fast forward and go back. I don't know how to do that stuff yet. I do all this on my phone. I'm not really that technologically advanced or technological. I'm pretty good at fixing furnaces and working on mechanical stuff. I can even do a little bit of building and whatnot, but I don't want that there. I want that there. You'll see why I'm not gluing the center together yet, because if the bucket kind of hangs on a bit of an angle, I don't want my rain header on an angle. I want that nice and flat so I get the full effect. Because what I'm going to do is drill holes in the underside of it after. This is just going to be like a kick-ass natural warm water shower. I like doing stuff like this. I'd way rather take a shower out behind the shop tonight than go stand in the shower. I go to Planet Fitness for my showers because I pretty much live off-grid now, but I'd way rather stand out back of the shop and do a shower. And my neighbors, they know I'm a little bit crazy. Maybe not crazy, just simple. I'm not a difficult person. I'm the simplicity of life is what makes me happy. I think I want that. I'm going to put that on just a slight angle. I'm just going to take a guess at that, and I think that's where I want it. You know what? Big deal. It's $5 in fittings if I don't like it. So this one here is going to be, I'm going to have to do 3 or 4 glues at once here. I'd never do this for plumbing or something I'm going to leave in someone's house, but for this, I can set them all in time, no probs. So they're all gonna get glued here. So I got one. How am I going on here? Yeah, so I want that straight up to that. Okay, that's gonna be cool. So now, I guess it's just 2 glues I gotta get in at once. That's not a biggie. It's kind of like when you're doing plumbing and you're doing expandable plumbing, Weersbo, you gotta get 2 or 3 in one shot. That's tricky. Over there. All right, let's see how this goes. Sweet. So there's my rain head. So let's have a look at this. You're saying, what's this guy doing? How's this gonna work? So the one thing I don't have kicking around the shop is a 3/4 inch PVC valve, because once I fill this up, it's gonna just drain. So I'm not gonna glue this part because I'm putting a valve in here so I can hang it, get under it, turn it on. And what I will do is I'm going to decide what diameter drill bit to use. Probably a fairly small one. I'm thinking an eighth, maybe an eighth of an inch. And I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna drill holes all along here. Maybe a quarter inch, because I'm gonna do the math on it and see how long it's gonna take to drain out the 5 liters. If I just, I'm gonna see what the formula for what size holes I should drill for probably, I'd like to stand there for at least 7 minutes, probably in the warm water, so we'll see what that takes. So this is what it's gonna look like when it hangs. How cool is that? Then my head will be about here, and it'll just, what do you think? Or do I put it this way and have it long ways over my head? No, I think this way. So I stand there, bucket will hang, I'll stand under it. Whoa, Jesus, just about tipped the trees over. Cool. So this is the first prototype of let's just call it the Canuck Gasfitters off-grid shower. I'm not going to be able to edit out that mistake because I don't know how. But anyways, some of you people that have been paying attention are going, what about this little piece under here that you left open? Not a problem. I'm going to put a plug in there, but I wanted water all around the perimeter and across the middle. So that's what that'll do. Thanks for watching. See you later.